I just don't have a handle on.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. If he's just not comfortable that side, because again, why wouldn't you use him and move him around different places? And maybe that's something they'll do next year. But they clearly have his role. This is where he plays. This is what he does. He's typically just going to be a one-gap player, and Jordan Davis can be a two-gap guy, and Milton Williams will move him around different places, and he's going to go and get a 4-year, $80 million contract in the offseason. So they've got some players certainly on the defensive line. To Jalen Carter, you know where he's going to line up. All right, Kendall, last one for you. What do you think happens in the game, and if you have a score in mind?
Yeah, I do. I mean, you just say hi to Brian Hartnett, who's a good friend of mine. We discussed this that way. He's driving to Oklahoma listening right now. And he brings it. We think it is 27-24 to Chiefs. And that brings up the aspect that I think the Chiefs have a decided edge in special teams, i.e. the kicking game, and Harrison Butler. And I think he picks one at the end to win it.
Yeah, Jake Elliott, 1 of 7 on the season from 50 or more yards. That's a pretty interesting number for a guy that's typically pretty good. So we will see what happens. Kendall Gammon, you are the man as always, brother. Enjoy the game. Looking forward to our next conversation that we have, and hopefully it is a celebratory conversation that we have about the Chiefs and 3P. Thank you, sir, as always, brother.
You bet. Take care.
Absolutely. There's Kendall Gammon joining us here on Sports Radio 8, hanging out at Radio Row in New Orleans. Super Bowl 59, our coverage presented by Xfinity, Shamrock Roofing and Construction, the Big Biscuit, and Subaru of Olathe. We will take a timeout. We'll come back, and we're going to be joined by, well, you know what? This man is no stranger to dynasties because he played 13 years on one. We'll talk with Devin McCourty from Westwood One. You see him with Football Night in America. He's on ESPN as well. But Devin McCourty, 13 years, all 13 years of his career with the Patriots. We'll take a timeout. We'll talk with Devin McCourty. Scheduled to talk with Dante Hall, Dan Orlovsky, Mark Schlereth, Donovan McNabb, all still to come here as Radio Row is getting pretty packed. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. More on that. All right, we continue right now. Sports Radio 8 Anderson, heading up until 2 and 5 coverage here on Radio Row. A couple days from now, we'll be watching the Super Bowl, and we'll be listening on Westwood One right here on Sports Radio 8 WAP and Daniel here with pre-post halftime. It is Devin McCourty of Westwood One. Devin, what's up, man? How are you?
Not much, man. How you doing?
I am doing just fine. You were on the call with the great Kevin Harlan in the AFC Championship game, man, and certainly that was a good one for the Kansas City Chiefs faithful. And the Chiefs come out on top, and they go back to yet another